Let me lower the light.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Everybody. Good to see everybody. Um, I'm here live with Silvia from uh uh-oh. I just had a old woman brain fart.
Colorful Foresight.
Thank you.
At least you got Silvia right, so we're doing good.
I just had an old woman brain fart. I am so sorry. Um,
Good.
and I was
Because if I have an old woman brain fart, I won't feel bad then.
Oh, please, you're not that old.
I'm your age.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Well, you could say the same. I know how old you are, and we're not going to say it on this air.
No, we aren't. No, we aren't. But I was gonna say, do you at least like my backdrop? Do you know what it is?
You have lamp?
My backdrop.
Oh, the backdrop. You mean Snoopy and Snoopy? The
Yeah.
Christmas thing. Yeah. I thought you meant in your room. Yeah, it's cute. And I see
No.
the baby on the upper right. Who's that?
Yeah, that was my nephew, great nephew Reese when he was just a baby, and he was dressed up as Santa Claus when he turned 1.
So cute.
So I thought that's just right for, Christmas.
Perfect. Perfect. We need some like childlike stuff going on there.
I know, right? And doesn't he look like the cutest kid dressed up as Christmas and a plump fat baby?
And not only that, he's a happy, sometimes they're crying.
I know, but he was happy.
Very happy.
He
I'm like
saw
I'm
huh?
going to, because on StreamYard I didn't realize you can't see the chat. So now I'm going to open another box so I can see the people talking too.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Right? Like
I know, right?
I've got
I've got
how old the baby now?
he is 4.
4. Okay, that's a big deal.
Yeah, he is 4. Hey, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Nice to see you. He is 4 now, and he has a 1.5-year-old sister.
Wow.
So he and an 8-year-old sister. So he is, spoiled rotten. Oh,
I
I
have
hope.
feeling he's gonna be a very good kid. I mean, I'm not just saying that because it's somebody in your, but gonna
Yeah.
have he had a really calm way about him.
Oh, he can be calm, but he's constantly moving around.
Yeah, but he had a calm demeanor. I mean, you could be like a little kid, but a very calm sentiment. You're like, nope, not true. You're like, nope.
I mean,
You're like, no.
he can be calm, and he's a sweetheart. He loves having his picture taken, but he never sits still. Never, never, ever. He's constantly going.
I just see him calm. I don't know why. I just see him very calm.
And his sister is the same way. She never sits still.
Oh, okay.
So their poor mom never gets a break.
It's all right because he'll calm down.
We're hoping. We're hoping.
It's like
We're
a
really
puppy. When a puppy in the beginning they're gonna be hyper, and then after a while they start mature and they start calming down. So that's what he's gonna be like that.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping. And man, I hope.
Oh,
I hate
I
to be.
forgot to
I hope.
ask you, but how many inches of snow you said you had by you?
What now?
How much snow you have by you already?
We have about 4 feet.
Wow. Holy moly.
We have 3 or 4 feet right now.
And that's only day 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we only have 4 feet right now, and we're gonna get more. by the time it ends by Monday.
Wow. 4 feet. I mean, I don't think we have, unless we're like upstate New York. I live in Queens, New York, so we don't get that much snow. Once in a while, we get like a crazy 3 feet for it, but not. That's usually like the end result, not the beginning.
Oh, not us.
In
The
Michigan.
most we've ever gotten is 10 feet.
Wow. I know up north, like upstate New York, they do get a lot of snow. So I guess, but over here in the city area, it wouldn't happen that much.
Well, I don't know why it waits until forever to hit us, but when it hits us, it hits us and it hits hard.
But you're talking about every year in general?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. But this one is like more than usual, just like everybody else, like that getting that polar express or something.
Yeah, it's like it's in the negatives right now for us.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say, like, I know up north of here they're getting to snow, but we just got like a little bit here, not much at all.
Oh, lucky you.
Not at all. Don't feel jealous.
Oh.
In England, do they get snow? That much snow?
Yeah, it depends on where you are.
Right. I've been there once when I was young, when I was 16. I would like to go again as an adult.
Yeah, there are it depends on where you are as to how much snow you get. Like where I'm going to be living in Plymouth, they don't get a lot of snow. They mostly get like sprinklings of snow and ice, but not a lot of snow.
Right.
But where I was going to live, they get lots of snow.
Okay. So you're going to be in an area that's not going to be like that. That's good.
But it's going to be cold. So
You're okay with that? You're making that choice.
Huh?
You're making that choice. So you're okay with that?
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be any different than here every winter.
It'll be a lot better because you won't get that 4 feet of snow.
Or more.
Right.
Yeah. Or more. Hi, lurkers. Come on in. Join the party. Come on in.
You got all the attention, by the way. So you should take advantage of it, I think.
What do you mean?
Teresa.
Oh. Teresa.
She should be like asking us question galore.
Oh, that's true. You can ask all the questions you want, Teresa, since you're the only one in chat. You still here, Teresa? Ask those questions. Let them fly.
I think a lot of people, like for the holiday, it's going really fast. Like, I can't believe it's already the 23rd. Like, tomorrow I'm going to my sister-in-law, and then, the following day is going to be at my sister. And it's just passing fast, really.
I know.
But I did my first live yesterday on YouTube. First of all, I thought you need 100 people, like 100 subscribers. I've been waiting this whole time, like waiting for 100 subscribers. And I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, oh, I could press live. And I just talked into it. So I'll just do that once a week. Talk live.
That works.
Yeah. And, when you have 69 subscribers, even if I get like 2, I'd be very happy. And then I'll continue to grow.
Well, we could do a card to open things up and let, and let it go from there.
Yeah. You want to do like a collective type of thing?
Yep.
Okay. So you start.
Yep. I'm going to use my new Doctor Who Oracle cards.
Ooh.
That Tangi made.
Who made it?
Tangy.
Oh. I'm planning to make my own too. I have Canva, and I'll see how that goes. I have the from Chris Ann, the light seer. You see a lot. Do you see that a lot of our people on YouTube have this deck?
Oh yeah.
It's getting very popular. She had the Instagram. I'm like, I don't know if you know, but there's a lot of people on YouTube are using your cards. She's like, oh.
Actually, I haven't heard of her, but I've seen the cards.
You what?
I haven't heard the name, but I've seen the cards.
Yeah, it's the light seer. Let me see the box. This is the box. And it's Chris Ann. I used to have a lot of more Oracle cards, but I got rid of them, especially back in the 90s. I used to get a lot of Dormy University Oracle cards. And before she changed, she became like a Christian. I was not feeling her cards, and I threw them away.
Oh.
Teresa got all rain in Maine. Did you purposely try rhyme?
You got all the rain in Maine. But she's got all the ice right now, apparently.
I know that we might still get that. If it rained tonight, we might have to worry about that. My mother said that she heard the wind. I didn't hear it. I was sleeping. I just out. But she said there was a lot of wind last night. But when we woke up, it was fine. It was dry. No power. Oh.
We've got ice and snow. We've got ice, snow, and wind right now.
And Teresa had no power. Thankfully, I have wood stove and generator. Wow.
Ooh, geez.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty good then.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Wood.
Okay, this card represents, I don't know if you all know the characters of Doctor Who, but this card represents the character River Song. And she is she's an archaeologist, and she is a fighter, but also she is a force for good. And she's also a time traveler.
Ooh.
So, you know, we are doing good right now, but we also have to fight we have to fight the evil that's going on right now. We have to fight that evil, but we have to do good while we're doing it, right? We have to do good while we're doing it. And
right, the good breed more good.
Right. But we're getting ready for that time period where we're going to be going and doing things that a lot of people don't know about and aren't comfortable with. And we might very well travel through time as we learn our new gifts. You never know.
Oh, you mean like a timeline shift?
Or actually, as we're going and learning our gifts, we might, as we meditate or whatever, we might actually travel through time. Maybe we don't know but we're going to end up doing.
But funny that you said that, because when I did the live video yesterday, I got that once the coup, the January 6th coup failed, that the timeline shifted to love, and that after 2012, Teresa, we'll give you a reading after. After 2012, right. We were supposed to be in a better energy.
We will.
Is just like the very good light, the very good dark, and the dark snuck in. They did it very cleverly.
Right.
And now the last 2-3 years, the light is winning. So I totally agree with your card. It's like we still gotta make sure we continue with the good. And because the message I got was like keep nurturing the love energy, because we were
Right.
so nurturing the hate energy. And
Mhm.
when you said that, it's like, oh, that totally makes sense.
Right.
What other card do you have?
Oh. I'm okay. I'll do. Oh,
Ooh.
this is a weeping angel. Weeping angels are you can't blink when you see weeping angels because weeping angels are bad.
Oh.
Um, if you blink, they move toward you like
Mm.
that fast. If you blink, they'll move towards you.
Like,
And if they yeah, and if they touch you, they'll zip you back to the past and live on the days you would have had. So they're
mm-hmm.
evil.
Right.
So keep your eyes open to the evil that's coming at you.
Oh, gee whiz. Nice message.
I know. So, um, meaning we've got to stay positive and all the, yes, we're getting all this positive stuff that's going through right now. All the people that are being indicted and put in jail. That's positive. It's awesome.
Yes.
But the job isn't done yet. We've still got stuff spewing stuff at us, right? Keep our eyes open and don't blink at the negativity because before you know it, it'll eat us up. So fight it.
Yeah. I'm resonating with you, because what came to me is um that love energy I mentioned in the video yesterday. Like, we're already supposed to be, a lot of people were supposed to be in love. A lot of people were supposed to be closer to their family. A lot of people were supposed to be doing what they want to do career wise. If you're older, you were supposed to do something very opposite. And because of this energy that was conflicting, and we were so focused on the hatred energy, it's going back to let's just focus on not being positive in a fake way. But I notice when I get hooked onto the negativity, even like if I start doing these videos online and I read on current event, even if it's light current event, it's gonna be in a colorful foresight, meaning like in a
Colorful way.
yeah, in a colorful way, because I could get hooked in and I could like da 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 da. So that blink, it's a great reminder, like, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Otherwise you'll get hooked. And so let me get some cards. Since you grabbed some cards, I'll add 2 cards. Hold on.
Okay, well, I've got one more card if that's okay.
Oh, absolutely.
And this little guy, she couldn't get a card out for Canine, the character for Canine. He's a little cute little robot dog in the show. So they just got a little astronaut dog. Canine was a well-loved character back in the day. And he was a friend of the doctors, a companion of the doctors. And he was lovable, but took things literally, but he fought for the good stuff. Okay. He was a good guy. And he was always breaking down and having to be fixed. Now,
Wow, we're getting deep here. Love it.
I know
Between the last 3 cards.
my guide is talking to me. Yeah. Mm. Oh, okay. Um, he, we, we, we need to be we need to keep our eyes open, yes, but in a way we need to be like canine, but don't break down all the time, if that makes sense.
What?
We need to support our our hang on. I know what I want to say, but I can't think of the right words.
Well, what was the personality of K9? Like very lovable and innocent, like?
Innocent. He was innocent, and he fought to keep his friends safe and people he considered family safe, and we need to be more like we need to be more. I'm trying to say this, but and I can't. You know how your brain is going, they're just talking to me, and I'm trying to get it all out. This happens to me a lot. I'm sorry. This is what happens when my guides talk to me, and they and yeah. We need to keep our eyes open so that we don't get bogged down by the negativity. But we need to be like canine so that we protect our friends and family, and we keep fighting for the good, and we keep expanding our gifts, and and we keep like, well, he had a little laser that came out of his nose to zap people, but we don't have, well, our lasers are like our gifts. Our gifts are like it's like a laser, because that's what, we, and our goodness zaps bad, we just keep doing what we can and we just protect each other, and we just keep fighting the bad as much as we can, just be like canine.
But you said be like K9, but without breaking down. So that means
Right.
his energy alone was zapping them. He didn't have to do anything. So the message I'm getting from that is, because sometimes, light workers or whatever, they do too much and they break down. They get tired and all that. And all I'm getting is, from listening to you in the last 3 cards, is don't get hooked in the...
Hang on just a minute. Sorry.
Teresa, what do you mean by I feel better energy in the world? Doesn't feel at dark. You mean doesn't feel at dark? I agree. If that's what you meant, it doesn't feel. Yeah, it feels like more hopeful, more like going back to the timeline was supposed to be in love. But
I see chat, Teresa. We're doing cards for the collective, and then we'll do your question. So, yeah, no problems. She asked if I saw if I saw the chat. I see your question. Here, I'll put your okay. Now keep going. I'm sorry.
No. I think it's very, Amy, honestly, because you're just validating the message I got from yesterday when I did the live about love. All this love. It's a reminder of to be in that space without really trying. We're not going to try be good and then break down like that guy. You just focus on not getting hooked into the negativity. That's the big thing. If you don't get hooked on into the negativity, you can't grow, because we are human. If I get hooked into the negativity, it's going to bring out my sassy side. It's going to bring out my, this. So that's the great reminder. And I think that's huge. And this is a big, big, big reminder. So I'm going to, You want me to pull out, or you're done?
I'm done.
Okay. I like your cards. It's pretty cool. Even though I don't know the characters, you're explaining them.
Does that make you want to actually watch a few shows to see what
I
I'm
think
talking
so.
about?
I may. I mean, I've heard about Doctor Who. I just never really got into it. So, if the more you keep talking about that, and I know I'm going to see you in future videos, and you're going to probably mention it again. I'll be curious. So we got the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So to me, it's like keeping your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize of the positivity, stay in the energy of togetherness. And to me, the King of Pentacles can be like, how this guy is so chilled. That little boy keeps saying with calm. You're like, no, he's not calm. But look at how calm he is. So in the midst of keeping your eyes on a prize, don't get hooked into that negativity. That we're being constantly reminded, because there's stuff that's happening out there, but we need to have more of people like us not to feed into that. Because if that woman Blink, once we get hooked and fall for that, then that the blink that hooked us, hooked us, and that negativity. So it's a great reminder, because I have a sassy side. So every time I tend to get sassy, especially when it comes to politically, or with something in my private life, or even with the person I'm dealing with, I got to remember what would the more mature and calm aspect to me do versus the sassiness that wants to get back and not play into that energy. Because the last few years I was doing the mixed message. I was sassy, then I was good. I was sassy, then I was good. Then we get sassy, sassy, sassy. And then the other person was sassy, 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 And so here, this is a cool card. This is, as we know it from Chris Ann, and she's explained that her 7 of Wands, you know how the 7 of Wands is about defensive?
Right.
But in this one, she said, this one had to shield the bubble. So think of it like the Biden thing. Like, even though he had all the thing going at him, it seems like he had that shield, the bubble around him. He just, like, as if it's not bothering him. And we heard from, like, Linda Jean stuff, like, when he would first in a candidate, she really wasn't appeal to him. But eventually she starts seeing, like, all this light around him as he was shielding. And then he started having that burst of energy. So we have to be like in that shielded bubble, even though with things are still coming at us, in this case, the evil, that the last 3 card that Amy mentioned. And the shielded bubble, the prayers we do to protect us, the reminders from this video with the message that Amy told us to pay attention. But at the same time, don't break down. Like, be that character that you mentioned, like he had that thing going on, but I guess not go to the level where you get too tired from fighting all this. The Magician, which is funny, I don't remember the Magician being there, but the Magician is that's funny. Okay, so here is what coming to me is, this is the evil that's still working, it's still doing its thing. Look, the Magician, it's planning on doing the next thing to distract. But here we are as a reminder to be in this shielded bubble, even when all this, the magician stuff that they're trying to do, all these wands that attacking you, where it's not affecting you. Kind of like the Joe Biden. How did he get that sudden burst of energy? During when he was a candidate, where people didn't think he was it, but then suddenly he became. So it's also like any of the light from the divine, but the divine can only do so much when we're human and we get caught up into the human negativity. So,
right.
What else you got? I like your cards. I want to see what's next.
Well, actually, we're going to do Teresa's question because she has been patiently waiting and she's probably really upset with me now.
Oh.
So,
Are you, Teresa? I hope not. I hope you
and then,
listen to our message because that applies to you. Applies to everybody who listens to this video.
I
Okay, so give
hope,
me a reading. She wants the reading on her daughter if she would be able to go to college.
yeah, I am, I'm going to do 3 cards from 3 different decks. So I'm shuffling.
Wow.
So, yeah, I like mixing and matching.
Listen, Teresa said, Amy, I would never be mad at you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I feel better.
But she's right. We could have kept on talking, and then you would have been like, okay, forget about my question. Never mind.
It's like, no, we got to get to Teresa's question. She has been waiting long enough. Okay. And here is. Okay. There's that question. Yay. All right. And one more deck to. All right. And that deck that I have, it was a Christmas present from my friend Tangi. So she used to be on YouTube, but she doesn't have a channel anymore.
Oh.
She decided to go in another direction.
Why not? That's her choice, right?
Huh?
That's her choice.
Yeah, well, she just decided to go in another direction. So, her life is going in another direction now, other than YouTube. So,
what do you think about that? That could be a good thing, no?
Yeah, that's true. Geez, these cards are hard. These cards are hard to shuffle. Okay. All right. The first card I got was from my spirit animal deck. And here I'm going to make me boop. Hang on. I'm going to make us bigger. There, is that better?
Hello.
There. Is that better, everybody?
I can see you.
Okay, the first card I got for you, Teresa, is Eagle, which stands for mastery.
Mm.
And it says, you are on a spiritual journey. This means for your daughter, Teresa. She is on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are grateful, or you are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. So this card tells me straight out, yes, she will be able to go, even though she has health issues.
Yay.
Straight out. I don't know what else it could mean concerning the question. So, gorgeous card. Second card I got was from my tarot deck for empaths, Reiki, and energy healers.
Ooh. Nice.
It's the Ace of Swords, newfound clarity. So again, yes, I think she will be going. She will be going. The last card I got was from my Sacred Power deck. Love these cards. And one word, it says source. It is I believe it is her guide's wish that she go. I believe it is Source's wish that she goes. So the fact that she wanted to go in the first place, it's a given. So all three cards are saying she will go. So I believe, yes, all three cards are yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's just, yes, she will be going. Even though she has health issues, she will be going. I mean,
that's good. Hello. Let me know when I could go.
Yeah, you can go.
Okay, Teresa, you're gonna have to type. Then first of all, I guess it's gonna take time, maybe like a year or two, though, because you have to push through a lot of things. I'm guessing into health because she has a lot of anxiety. Could I see, things around her head? So type in, because I'm gonna want feedback.
Well, if it is anxiety, she'll more than likely be on pills for that, I think.
What?
If it is an anxiety, I think she will be on pills for that.
Yes, a lot. Okay. So, I'm getting like she's a little all over the place, and she's gonna go through like whatever she's going through now. That's gonna take a while. She's gonna go through a lot of changes, and because of that, once she feels a little more stable, and I feel like she's very like to stay in and stuff like that, and she had to work. Over here you got like the 9 of Swords, so she had a lot of anxiety about going to the next step. So she had to get to a point where she's actually gonna take the step to do it. So right now I feel like, if anything, what's holding her back is the anxiety of it. But it will happen.
She will. Yeah, she'll
Yeah,
go.
like Amy said, it's gonna happen.
I mean, is she on medication right now? And if she isn't, then one of the things to help get her through that first, is to
No
get her,
confidence. Okay,
is to get her on medication so she can take that first step and go.
I'm getting like the 10 of Coins, the Strength, and the Page of Pentacles. It's going to be very slow, but you and her family is what helping her confident. It's going to give her the strength. And I feel like she doesn't really know what she wants to do.
Nobody knows what they want to do when they first go. Nobody does. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody does.
Oh, she said, oh, good. She said, you're right, Amy. She said, yes, she's on medicine. We just found one that's working. Okay, that's good. Okay. But I feel like it's not going to be right away. It's like a year or two. But the
Oh, well,
family,
no, yeah.
I feel like the family, it's a big factor that gives her the strength. So I'm glad you're like part of that.
All right.
The judgment, she had issue with judgment and being judged, and
Mhm.
but
I
I'm getting like maybe I'm getting shown she actually will eventually know what she wants to do to go forward. Right now,
Right.
right now it's her. She's not knowing exactly. What are you
You
getting,
see,
Amy?
a lot I know from experience because I, I went actually I did it the right way.
What
A
is
lot
what?
of kids a lot of kids go to what I mean by that is I chose a profession that I wanted to pursue and then I went.
Oh, okay.
Um, a lot of kids just go to college without knowing, without having a direction, and then they get flustered and whatever, and then they quit and never go back. Um, I I ended up going to um, uh, community college for 2 years, and then I transferred to a 4 year. But before I went to community college, I went to someone and they helped me pick out a I helped me pick out a major and a minor. So I knew what I wanted to do before I went.
That's good.
So that helped me out a lot, but that didn't stop my anxiety of, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What well, it wasn't like that when I went to community college because I knew a lot of the people that went there and it was small. But when I transferred to the 4 year, I was like, holy crap, I'm scared to death. What the heck do I do? Um, and mom was constantly calling me. Mom called me and sent me letters just to check up on me because I had no idea. Even though I was a junior in college, I had no idea that it was going to be like that. But I made it.
Good.
The first, I'll tell you this, Teresa, and you can tell your daughter. Um, the first year at a 4 year is going to be stressful, no matter what, because it is a new environment, it's new people, it's a new experience. But um, as long as she stays on her medicine and she stays, true to herself, and she stays, you know, on her, studies, and she just focuses. She makes friends, she goes out and has fun, but she also makes time to, or takes time to study as well. And but you gotta have to have a happy balance. But like I said, the first year is stressful, but if you do it just right, everything will be okay, and you can make it. She can make it. I don't know how I made it, but I made it. Um, it was through friends that I found and focusing on my schoolwork when I needed to, and working because I found a job I loved at the library, and um, just talking to my friends when I needed to. It, to do what you need to do to get through, but it can be done. Hope
Yeah.
that helps.
But that's interesting because I remember one of the first card I had with the 5 of Swords with the person going like this. And Teresa said that her daughter go to college, but she had POT, which is not enough blood go to her head. She stand up and black out, lose vision for a couple of seconds. So I'm getting that you guys are learning to work around that, but because of that
Right.
sheer anxiety. Um, okay, so this is gonna sound a little like off, but it's related. One of the first card that in the beginning that Amy, I don't know if it's a card or a message, she was saying that we might go to another level, literally in some cases. Remember you said that in the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm in my personal life, I'm in a spiritual group for 10 years. And right now they're doing enlightenment thing. And because of the energy, like Amy talked about those cards, like, there's positive energy, but we got to keep track on that. And we have to make sure we stay on the positive side. This is all related. Could it sound like I'm talking random, but it's all related.
Mm-hmm.
Because the dark energy was so prevalent, it was affecting people choices, was affecting people energy. So as more light comes into play, that's going to help lighten up the energy of the collective, which then help like the people in itself. And what happened is from there, because right now there's a lot of muddiness. So with that, collective energy very much affect our individual. Even though we're individual and we should not be affected by the collective, but just by the nature of being human, we still get affected by the collective. So what I'm getting is, as we continue to work and stay on the positive road, that can affect everybody collectively in general, which will include your daughter. Because what happened is then doctors, like as the energy lighten up, life is more in flow. That means doctors will have more breakthrough with, new scientific thing. Like there's going to be positive things flowing, things going to be more for humanity, and that's going to include your daughter. She wanted to be a library lover books. So
She loves working in a library. Well, that's perfect. It's
So
perfect.
all of this is happening now because this is the timeline that we're working with. We're working with the positive love timeline because for a while we were in a different timeline, went off course, and that's what we happened. That's what happened. What we've seen politically, what's going on. Now we're getting out of that. We're going to a more flow timeline. We're going more to a golden age. This is woo woo stuff. Um, that's gonna help um humanity and individual, which will include your daughter. So right now, just make sure she continue doing well. She can look into what she wants to do, and just one step at a time. But from what both of us are getting, it's just a matter of time. She will. But
Yeah.
they're gonna come up with more things with PLTS, even though I'm not familiar with it. As she gets more information about it, she'll work around it. She might do
But
some like online stuff too. She might do like a hybrid type of thing.
that too, when I was in school, I worked in the stacks department where the people that picked up books and, shelved them. So I was one of those. It just helps me clear my mind and helps me to think, and it just helped me concentrate. And I love being around books. I love books, whether they're in your hand books or audio books. I just love books. Books are my jam. So I love them.
I used to like them. I used to like them when I was a kid. I used to read them like voraciously. And then I stopped like the last 10, 15 years. I got too into AI and I keep getting warnings about AI. Like I have to balance that. 'Cause AI, when utilized well, is great. But part of that darkness energy that we just spoke of,
Mhm.
the people forgetting about how to use their intuition and they're listening to AI. So we want AI not to rule us. We're gonna rule AI. Light library. Could I have a message? How funny is that? That the next person had the library energy in it, name in it.
Oh,
There's a
and
person
did I
in.
miss somebody that wants a question?
She just thought it. She just came in, but it had the library. How funny is that, Teresa? Isn't that like a sign? That's great.
Wow. Well, hi, library. There, you popped up. It didn't pop up for a second. Sure, you can have a question.
Teresa, when do you also start having more fun? When the weather warms up and stuff, you start living your life. Okay? However you can. Hi, Lightberry.
You know Lightberry?
No.
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lightberry remembers me.
I like her logo thing.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. The funny thing is, right now, because we're speaking about all the snow, I keep seeing snowflake. It may not even be snowflake, but that's all I see. Because it has like that fractal looking thing. Right? Didn't you think, Teresa? Like library. I mean, we're talking about that. I don't know. It's funny.
Here
That's
comes Lightberry. Yeah, I know.
Teresa. That's not. That's funny. So, Michelle. Oh, you have a name? Oh, okay. We all have these like name.
Oh, hey, Michelle. I just looked. She said her name was Michelle. Sorry, I'm sniffling because it's like 59 degrees in my room right now.
Well, you know what? At least you'll remain youthful. You know, you'll be like frozen. No.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Library Michelle from Florida. I bet it's cold down there. Unless if you're north of Florida, you will still get the cold air, even though if you don't get the snow.
Oh God. Well, even though my room is 59 degrees, it's still warmer in here than it is outside because it's like -5 outside.
Oh, that makes sense why you're 59. Because yeah, it's -5. Right. Thank God you have all those blankets that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, and my blanket is that picture of the angel walking behind the kids on the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, it's so cold that even in Florida, it's 48 degrees, but at least it's not snowing. But Florida, northern Florida, you do get snow. The low is supposed to be 38. Are you on north, middle, or south of Florida? I remember I was in New York. You know, I live in New York, and I went to visit my friend in Orlando Central. Okay, and it was in January. And you know, no matter where you go, even the warmest place, January can be like fickle, cold. So during the day, it was like in the 70s. And nighttime would be like 38, 40. And I was freezing. And all these Floridians were fine. I'm like, how are you guys not warm? I'm from New York in a colder environment because I wasn't used to like, it would be 40. And then the next thing was 70. I couldn't like adjust to that. Because once the sun came up and once like after 11 o'clock, it warmed up.
Yeah, I went down to visit a friend of mine in January, and it was like 60 during the day, and people were wearing, their winter coats and hats and gloves.
And you're like, "Ooh, this is nice. It's warm."
I know, and my friend and I were wearing our jeans and sweatshirts, and they're looking at us like. I'm like, what? I'm from Michigan. What do you want?
It's just like summer for us.
Yeah, it's fall for us. What do you want?
Michelle, we'll get to your message from your guide eventually.
Yeah, we're shuffling. I'm shuffling cards because I'm doing 3 different decks. I mix cards. Sorry.
Why not? It keeps it interesting. That auto
while I'm thinking about it, Teresa, you can put it in the chat. I finally found a way to put the link in on my description page for my PayPal. So if you want to leave a little donation, or you want to have a reading from me, just email me, or and we can book a reading, or you just want to leave a donation, just donate to my PayPal. And there's also a link to my Amazon list if you want to take a gander at that. The link is also there. So yeah, I wanted to say that before I forgot. Sorry. Ugh, I'm sinking down.
That's a good plug while you shuffle your cards.
Huh?
That's a good plug while you shuffle your card. You do, you're multitasking.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm also shivering.
Maybe you should add another layer of sweater on.
I guess so. Brr. Okay. These are the three cards I got for you, Michelle.
You ready, Michelle?
Yep. The 3 cards I got for you, Michelle. The first card, the first deck is the Sacred Light Oracle. Sacred Light Oracle. And says, Inner Oracle, you are the channel. Deja vu, self-fulfilling prophecies. So this is telling me your guides have been trying to talk to you, but for some reason you haven't quite heard. You've heard them, but you're like, whatever. So they're going, knock, knock, knock. Hello. We're trying to get your attention here. Knock, knock. Amy's telling you, hello. You've got the gift, Michelle. You're able to, you're a medium, apparently. You're able to channel.
Ah, you're spot on.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah, you're like me and Silvia, you're a medium as well. Not only from your guides, but from people who have passed. I actually had the pleasure of channeling Lady Diana once.
Cool.
That was surreal upon surreal. Found out some things, which I'm not going to say because it's not my place to say.
Right. Right.
So keep on working on your channeling. You're on the right track. You're doing the right thing.
Who's
Yeah,
one
and
of
they're
your
saying,
guys?
huh?
Diana? She's saying that Lady Diana is one of her guys.
Oh, mine too.
Okay, you two gotta talk.
Lady Diana is one of mine as well. So
it's not like random. There was a reason why she brought that up. That's
mm-hmm.
I love that. Nice to get the validation, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, she's my guide as well. So
she's like, it's crazy you said that.
Yeah. They more than people.
I guess Amy I guess Amy do have a gift. I guess there's something to it. I'm joking because you were so honest. She's like, oh my God.
Well, deceased people can be guides for more than one person, you know. Um, I don't do this for whatever. I do this to help people, And if I'm right, I'm right. And if I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And the second card I got was from my Palladians deck. Where did you go? Palladians Oracle. Meh. Love this deck because I was a Palladian. I'm a Palladian, so I love this deck.
Oh, you're a hybrid? You're a hybrid?
Yeah, I was a Palladian, yeah. And an Arcturian. So I've got.
Why not? Like we live so many lives. Who knows?
I found that out from Scott.
Ooh.
So yeah, and I've dreamed dreams of stuff I've done. So yeah. So thank you. Universal knowledge. Okay, you are getting ready when you deepen those connections, Michelle. Okay, as you deepen those connections, you will find out some things that will blow your mind at first, like they did me. But now it's this old hat as I'm learning. Well, not old hat, but you know what I mean. They don't freak me out anymore. That's what I mean by old hat. But universal knowledge means as you open up those channels and open up those synapses and just open that mind, you're going to learn knowledge that is going to just how do you want me to explain it, Matthew? Matthew is one of my guides. Okay. It's universal knowledge, so everybody knows it. Oh, yes, the Akashic energies. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Because you see, that's you, that little itty bitty person, that little itty bitty person. That's you walking. Oops, right there. It's you walking. And you're going to be expanding your mind so that you can learn what's up in here. And you will be learning more about not only yourself, but your past lives and what they did and who they were. And you'll be learning where you came from out there. Like I learned that, like I said, I learned I was a Palladian and an Arcturian. And I was also one of, I keep forgetting the name of the species, but it was, I was one of the cat species.
In Venus, Hathor?
No.
Oh,
they have a specific name.
Mm.
They were out in space, but they had a specific name. Can't remember it.
Not Hathor.
Huh?
Hathor, Hator.
No. Okay. No. That wasn't them.
That's like a
But
cat species too.
oh, true. Oh, oh, Matthew just said hi, Michelle. Matthew is one of my guides. I read that and I was going to say something, but then I was like, Michelle said hi, and then I went, Matthew said hi. Yeah, you're going to be learning where you came from in the stars. You're going to be learning about your past lives. You're going to be learning all sorts of stuff. And also, if you want to have Akashic readings, go to Scott Allen. He does really good Akashic readings. Yeah, you're just gonna be having a good old time. So hold on to your hat and hold on to the car you're in, and you're just gonna go for a good ride. The last card I got for you was Beyond Lumeria. And it was New Blueprints. Again, you're going to be learning a whole lot of new stuff. All about you and what you're going to be about your your gifts and your lives and all sorts of stuff. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to be like, holy crap. And oh, she is of a Lemurian origin. Okay. Jeez, I picked the right cards then.
No, it's no mistake. That's a good synchronicity.
Yeah. So, girl, you're gonna be having so much fun, and just enjoy like I said, enjoy the ride. Yeah, your spirit guides are so proud of you for the journey you've been on, and they're going to be with you as you keep going on your journey. Just keep enjoying the ride because it's so much fun as you learn. It was for me, and it was I was like going, wow. So I was going on my roller coaster ride, but the learning never stopped because I'm still learning stuff about me. Just keep going. Okay, I hope that helped. I hope you learned you learned some more stuff. Okay. Sylvia, it's your turn.
So funny thing is, just to validate what Amy was saying, the card I picked up for you would open up to your spiritual gift. Because you said a message from spirit, so that could be anything. So the fact that it's about opening up to spirit gift. Hello. I mean, that just validates what you guys been talking about for the past 10 minutes or so. But what I'm getting is right now you're learning about how to integrate between the light and the dark. Because in order to become a better channel, you got to understand like when you're hearing the right kind of voices and when you're not. Is it coming from the mind or is it coming from something else? So you're learning to improve with that, because that's important too. Because if you were here earlier, Amy was talking a lot about the message to the collective was about, even though we're good and the energy of the collective turned positive, we still got to deal with knowing when we're getting hooked in with the darkness. We have to keep an eye on it. So that goes to when you're doing spiritual work and when you're listening to your guides. Because sometimes when you're not listening to your guides, because you might be hearing your mind, you're distracted by that, or you know how that goes because you're working on that.
Yeah.
So it's funny, like I've been reading cards for like 30 years, but it's only now that I'm able to understand it, because I used to take the tarot cards so literal that it used to confuse me. So even now, like as I read it, I just kind of go with my intuition too. I don't think I would have picked up the Lady Diana and all that. That's like Amy gift. So I just kind of go with the energy. So it's showing the 7 of coin, which is just showing that you're continually working on it, you're continually growing. You're getting the message of learning the difference because you're learning to integrate. Like when is your intuition and when is your doubt that's getting in the way and things like that. Here we go. So you're becoming a clearer channel with this. You see this person becoming closer to. And here's the spirit guide. They're like kind of over here and you're over here. So as you become more, be aware of those integration and when you know what voices are. So that way you'll be able to be communicating with the guides more versus getting distracted. And here you are as you're opening up to spirit. And as we know, we're students of life. We never stop growing. And I feel like you're starting to connect with, you're doing a lot of connection with the otherworldly stuff, but starting 2013, 23, you're going to start connecting with nature more because that's going to be part of the balance. Because if we're too much out there, we have to be in our body in order to stay connected. So one of the messages that giving you for 2023 to be more connected in more of a nature way into your body to bring that energy down. Does that make sense? Michelle, especially Miss doing all those Akashic record and you're doing communication with Lumerian and all that, you need to connect with over here. What's over here? Okay, I'm getting messages for outside and ground. I mean, yeah. 7 queens had been activated for me. Now seeing the harvest of your labor. Cool.
Right. Always, we want to connect and stuff, but we got to make sure we stay grounded. Always, always.
Because people go crazy. Like if you're too out there, you go crazy. If you're too grounded, then you're not opening up enough. So you need to have both.
You have to have a balance of both. So, yeah.
I want a visual what that looked like, balancing both. Here it is, like balancing both.
Yeah. So I hope we both helped.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Amy, I would not have picked up the Lumerian stuff, the Lady Diana. That's your thing. That's yours. It's you.
Well, it was completely by accident. I didn't do it.
And not for nothing. I know that people who channel Lady Diana, but I don't know too many who do. So the fact that there are 2 of you here, pretty funny.
Well, and Lightbrary, when you feel you're ready, you're more than welcome to come on my channel, and I'll guide you through it. I'll guide you through it, and I'll help you through it. So, you're more than welcome to come here. So, if that's okay.
There's good energy on this live, yes. And we have to give a little warmth to, actually you need it too, Library, but she's at minus, Amy's in a minus zone. That's why it's 59 in the house. So we have to send some warm energy over there.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I'm learning to step out of the spiritual closet as well. So I was just sharing that with Amy before we went live. I mean,
it took me a while. It took me years to step out of the spiritual closet because I didn't know how people around me were gonna take it. But now it's like, I've only been doing this channel for 7 months. Yeah. And
can you believe it? I mean, that's amazing. Whoa.
And
By the way, Michelle sends you hot chocolate and Christmas vibes.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Hugs. And I've had people say it seems like I've been doing this a lot longer, like years. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, you feel comfortable. You seem to be comfortable doing it. So I can
I
see.
am now.
I know. Yeah, it's nerve wracking in the beginning. I mean,
It is.
Amy was sending me emails. I'm asking all these questions. She's like, "Don't worry, let me leave," because she could feel my anxiety right through the email.
I was
And I said,
like,
it's not that I'm shy, but you still get nervous, especially at the beginner. When you're going
yeah.
live and stuff like that. So I'm glad
And
that we got warm people here today. We got Amy who's warm. We got Teresa. We got Michelle. So all good vibes.
yeah, and the first time I ever went live, Deanne and Kathleen were saying, "You did great, you did great." But I knew they were just pulling my leg. It was so oh my God.
Well, if it wasn't that bad, at least there were three of you, so they couldn't tell too much.
Yeah. It went better the second time I did it though.
Yeah, I think I've seen you on her show, so or on other people. You've been on Shari Age, right?
Right.
So I've
Hmm.
seen you there.
And I was on Val Krister, Dragonfly. I keep saying Dragonfly. Dragonfly
Don't
Crystal.
fly no dragon, okay? Please.
I know. It's like, why do that? I was on Dragonfly Crystal. That was a blast. I have fun on everywhere I go.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fun.
I don't think I know who Dragonfly Crystal is.
Val,
Maybe
the redhead?
maybe I do. I don't know.
Well, the channel is Dragonfly Crystal, so go check her out. She's funny as heck.
Oh wait. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. Okay.
She's funny as heck. She's done collabs with Deanne and Scott and
Oh, imagine
Sherry.
anybody who goes on with Scott, they have to be a character for sure.
Yeah, I've gone on with Scott. I've gone on with Scott and Heather. We did there was three of us on his show.
That's cool. I would love to have seen. Blah, blah, blah. I would have loved to see that one.
That was so
Maybe in
much
the
fun.
future. Maybe in the future I'll see you again on Scott. Wait a minute, I didn't see you first time. Not again, but if you do it again.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I got the hiccups now. He's like super popular.
Yeah. I mean, I don't watch his show too much, but I have. And
Right.
he had a good vibe about him.
Mm, he does.
Oh, Teresa, it's on Tuesday? Okay, Val and Scott start doing Tuesdays. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, they do Tuesdays. Every Tuesday.
I know I've seen Teresa everywhere, just like you see me everywhere. I've seen us in all these chat rooms. Teresa Levitin. How you
Yeah.
phonetically say your last name? Can you write it out phonetically? Like, is it Lavingine? Like, that's like a French last name or something? Lavingine?
No, it's Levine.
Levine. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Levine.
Teresa Levine. But it's French. I'd say it's French, but it's pronounced Levine.
It wouldn't be Lavingine. That's so American. It would be Levine. Levine. Teresa.
Well, mine's Polish, and it gets mispronounced all the time.
What's your last name?
Klebis,
Oh, okay.
and it's spelled
I probably would say that wrong too.
it's spelled Chlebus.
That's actually different. I don't. That's not like a common last name.
It's not. You don't see very many Klebises.
I'm gonna say I think that really sounds original. Yeah, she's validating. Yes, you got it.
Yeah. Well, you see a lot of Klebises in Poland.
Right.
It's common. But here in the States, unless you're married to a Klebis or you're you're the offspring of one, you don't.
No, I'm gonna say that's not familiar at all. Not even
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like Lavin Jean. I've seen that kind of last name.
Levine.
I'm gonna keep calling you Lavin Jean for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, Lavine, Lavin Jean, my vagina. Come on. So simple, your last name. You know, happened first impression. I have my niece, and the first time I met her friend, you know, kept driving them because they didn't drive. So I would drive them to wherever they had to go. And because I had her as Isabel, I always call her Isabel, and her name is Jasmine. So first time, you know, whatever I get the first time. So I hope I get your last name right, but it might be like first time I'm gonna keep saying it incorrectly. So Teresa, next time you ask the question, I know you're a mom, but the message that popped out is like, remember I told you after we did a reading for you, like start like doing things for yourself. Don't give up on love. That's the message I got for you. I'm feeling like to really start doing things that you're more passionate about. That makes sense?
Yeah. Who are you taking the reading for?
No, I'm just mentioning it to Teresa.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if you thought that for you, because the message I got from my reading yesterday was that people are supposed to be in love. They're supposed to be doing things they love. They're supposed to be, you know, and so that would be like a general message. And that's also supporting the energy of what your message was about. Don't get hooked into the dark.
Right.
You have to stay in that love, light energy. Not love and light, you know, but literally.
Well, that's part of my name, Smiling Love and Light.
Good. I'm in a perfect place to remind me, like, stay colorful and foresight with a colorful foresight, not like with a negative foresight. So.
Because that's what I like here, you know, love and light, and I'm always smiling, correct?
Yes. Yes. I don't think I have seen you frown. The only time I've seen you frown when you were sharing like a not so great past story that was not pleasant.
Right. Well, there was one show where I started crying because it wasn't working out, so I literally started crying on camera.
Oh. It's hard to hold back when you're sharing something like that personal.
Yeah. Because nobody could hear me on camera, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like,
Oh,
it was bad.
I hope you had support. I hope you had people supporting you. Were they supportive?
Oh yeah, everybody there was supportive. So it was just a bad day that day. And I ended up taking like a month and a half off.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
So
you self-care.
Yeah, it just was a bad situation with my phone and my internet and stuff going on with me. And it was just like, okay, my guides were saying time to take a break.
You know, it's funny that you said that, time to take a break, because it said, no, it's not time yet. The card that popped up.
Well, at the time I needed to take a break.
But it's saying it's not time yet. Whatever you wanted to do, whatever you wanted to do, it was not time yet at that time.
Well, at that time I needed to take a break because I was not in a good place. But I'm in a better place now.
I think it's if a person sometimes to get out of like in a bad state, it's good to help others because it gets you out of place and keeps you on a certain vibration. But if you're like such a not the great energy, how can you be there for the other person? So I'm glad you did that.
Oh, Teresa said, yes, I remember that. I just wanted to hug you. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Yeah, she remembered that whole debacle. She remembers that whole debacle. It it was pretty bad. Yeah.
So how did you manage to get out? Like, how did that time, that month and a half, help you? Like, what did you do to, you know, to get above it?
I just talked a lot with my guides and did a lot of introspection and did a lot of things that made me happy.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that makes.
And I kept off the internet.
Mm.
So, yeah, because I had people say, "Have you talked to Amy? I haven't seen Amy," and I'm like, well, it's because I kept off the internet.
Hi,
I need
Isabel. Yeah,
who? Uh-oh. There.
she's
Oh,
just saying
hey.
hello, but she can't say too long.
Oh, hey, Heather. Oh,
Um,
hey. Yeah, hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons.
she's on a roll. She's going. She's like, I'm just stopping by, but while I'm here, let's just like and subscribe and whatever.
Oh, that's all right if you can't stay long. Just
Amy,
the
I
fact
haven't
that you're
seen you.
here, just the fact that you're here means
Yeah.
the world.
I just saw Heather do something with Carrie and whatever that topic, I forget, from last night. I have to look at that video. Maybe sometime the next few days. What was the topic on, Heather?
Oh, that missing the cave in the Grand Canyon. Loved it.
Last night?
Yeah, the Grand Canyon, the cave.
I didn't see it. I'm just saying, like, that's what I wanted. I have to go watch it.
Yeah, it was really good. I won't give you too much because, I don't want to spoil it. But if you have a question, Heather, we'll answer it for you. But oh, what was that you told me you were gonna say? You were
Me?
gonna talk about during the show about being new to lives and all that? Oh,
Well,
not
I
last
mean,
night.
I was sharing with her that yesterday. I did. First of all, I have like 69
Oh, Wednesday night.
subscribers. That was a good show, Heather. I didn't
Oh,
realize
yeah,
that
it
I could
was.
do live yet. I thought I had to wait till 100. So I'm like waiting and waiting. Meanwhile, I see on the top right, you could press live. And now I know I could do that. And then I could do StreamYard. So I'm just once a week on Thursday, I'll definitely do the live. And then maybe on Tuesday, I'll do with other people, but not live. That might be pre recorded. Like
Oh,
I'll,
okay.
I'll invite you guys. I'm waiting for have a few more people. So at least it'll be worthwhile for you to come on. Right now it's like a lot of family members, but they're not really into my stuff, but they supportive. And then I would say half of that, it's like you guys. So I know I have at least 30, 40 people that are watching the videos.
Okay. Okay. But I was gonna say this isn't a collective card, but I was told to pull this because this is for somebody in the chat.
Ooh.
Um,
Who is it
it's
for?
from my Starseed Oracle deck, and I know Heather has this. It's the Child of the Cosmos card. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yeah. So I know Lightbrary, at 9 o'clock. Okay. I'll see you there probably. Um, thank you for coming by, Heather. I appreciate it. But I know Lightbrary knows this is going on. But maybe one of the lurkers or Teresa, maybe you've got more Heather, even Heather. You've got stuff brewing in you that you don't know that's going on yet. And it's getting ready to burst on out. Yeah. Majorly, because I did a reading for you on your birthday that you're getting, Heather, that you're getting ready for some major stuff. This might be it. Yeah.
I agree with library. That can apply to everybody. I could relate. I could feel that message too.
Because, yeah, man, wow, because I just thought of that reading I gave Heather for her birthday. Let me see. Whoops. Yeah, it is gorgeous, Heather. Oh yeah, Heather, you will. There's no doubt about it. You got some major stuff coming up. I felt it, and I felt it. There was no doubt about it. I don't know when it will hit, but it's gonna hit, girl. It's gonna hit. Just be ready for it when it does. But it's a good thing. So so don't worry. So don't worry.
Heather was on like 2 days ago. Where was it, Heather?
On her own channel.
I was watching Heather with somebody else, maybe with Cherry. I don't know, but she had a hat on, and the reason why she had a hat on, which she looked good in, is because her hairdresser didn't do a good job in the back, cut it really short. So
that was Sherry's.
That once the hair start growing a little bit out, the Native American, when the hair grows long, they get extra intuitive. So once your hair start growing out, you better get ready for that to the next level. That's like a weird, it's my weird sense of humor. That's for you.
That was the 19th, I think, when Sherry, Heather, and I did the show. Yeah.
It was like 2 days ago, but I'm trying to remember where.
Sherry's. Oh, that was with Sherry and Ben? Okay. Or was it the same?
You know what the problem is? You guys are so on so many things, so I can't remember where they're from. Because you guys, you like go on this channel, you go that, you help each. So I can't remember. Like I'm like, I know I've seen you, I just don't remember which one.
Well, I found out about it when we were on Sherry's channel. The three of us. I was like, whoa! But yeah, it'll grow back quick.
Yeah, but
it'll grow back quick.
I feel like I think I might have seen you the first time with that Deanne and Indigo. I feel like I've seen her somewhere else besides Sherry, but I don't remember because we all go to so many different things.
Yeah, and that's right, Heather. We do love supporting each other.
Absolutely,
it's the best thing ever. And wow, I'm so happy about it. I mean, I can't even think. Okay, see you guys late. See you later. See you soon. I'll be there too as soon as this is done, Heather. So expect me there. So if any of my lurkers would like a question, come on in, join the party. And I'm sitting on my hands to keep them warm until they're needed. So
if there's no more lurkers, why don't we do like a clothing collective reading? Because that's going to be all of us here and anybody else who sees the video after. You want to do that?
Oh, hey, at least my hands are warm now because I was sitting on them.
I think we got to let you go so you can warm up. You can go under your blanket. At least when you watch Heather, you could do that from under the blanket.
Well, I gotta eat first. I gotta go grab my food.
Yeah, then you have to get some warm drink too.
Well, I wasn't gonna not do this just because my room is cold.
Well, I really appreciate you inviting me and allowing me to be myself. And again, you're a warm place and you have good intentions. So I'm glad.
You're more than welcome anytime.
Maybe I would have gotten nervous if just like 50 people would be like, ah. But
No.
I
No.
have no problem talking. It's just starting. You got to get started. Just like what's her name? Michelle, right? You were like inviting Michelle to start as well.
Right.
Library.
Lightbrary.
Yeah, please love Teresa. Teresa, did you say that you don't have any, you can't see a spiritual guide and all that? You just support her? Or you, I believe everybody has it. It's just a matter of someone has to be more inclined, some work at it.
Some people see them, some people don't.
Right.
Some people just hear them.
That you couldn't see? Does that mean you're not working on your intuitiveness?
Well, no, because
if you're on all these groups, that you're obviously into the spiritual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't need to be psychic or intuitive for that.
In the beginning, I just heard them. I didn't see them at first.
I think I'm trying to remember when I was a kid, I used to feel them. There was more of a feeler. I don't feel it. You don't feel it. Well, what do you want? You want them to go like this? You know, I don't. Maybe you don't want them to feel it. Get away from me. Oh, that autocorrect is working well, Michelle. Diet help with connecting.
What?
I know. I love the autocorrect stuff, and she loves it. Yeah, me too. I love it too.
Clean diet helps help whatever with connecting. Did you mean some people with connecting? Yeah, I'm working on my diet, and I can't do exercise very much because I'm disabled, so I can't move around much.
I make the keto cookie not because I'm on a keto, but the chocolate chip. Oh my god, it's amazing, and very low carbs, no sugar. It's delicious. Oh, I've gone vegan. I don't know if I'd go vegan, but I have enjoyed vegan food. Just like the good vegan food, that good vegetarian, So I have enjoyed them.
I mean, I've gone vegetarian, but I don't know if I could ever go vegan. I mean, but I've gone vegetarian.
You're still able to eat eggs. You're still able to have some dairy. So I could see that. I don't do dairy. Dairy slimes up your aura. Well,
I do dairy.
Oh no, I'm reading Michelle. Oh. I'm not, everybody had their thing. Sugar seemed to be all across the board. Whether you're a meat eater, vegetarian, that's just something people have to watch. With keto, they have all the creative plant sweets from stevia and allulose, and they're very good. I have in my refrigerator all the chocolate chip cookies. You have one a day in good proportion. So the collective. Okay. So we're going to close. I think I'm going to let her lead because sometimes you notice I like to lead, which I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that.
That's all right. That's all right. But the cards that I'm going to do are my Sea Soul Journeys Oracle cards.
I love that you utilize all the different cards. I only have 2 or 3 right now.
Well, I only buy what my guides told me to buy, but I've pretty much stopped buying, and what I would like is now on my Amazon wish list.
Right.
So, I'm saving for my move. So
Yeah.
no more buying. um
That's a real
okay,
life
the first,
change, man. When you
yeah.
move, that's huge.
Well, considering that my work permit's going to cost me $900, yeah. Um, so I'm trying to get me $900. Um, so okay, the first card I got was Magic. May you flow with the divine. Um, so we are um and I'm reading. Oh, well, oh, okay. I'll finish my thought after this. Um, where was I, Matthew? Okay. Um, may you flow with the divine. Um, this picture is a beautiful picture. Pictures like this are the universe's own way of magic. Any picture like this is magical. It's beautiful. It's magical. It flows. So when we get with our guides, and we meditate with them, and we talk with them, that's us communing with them, and we're flowing with them, and we're flowing with the universe. And we're just becoming one with this beautiful picture. We're becoming one with the universe. And that's what this card is saying: become one with the divine. But every time we meditate, that's what we're doing. We're becoming one with the divine. And that's what I think all our guides are saying. That's what they want us to do, so that we can be prepared for what's coming up for us in the weeks and year to come. And so the next card is Believe. May the sea deepen your faith. Um, believe in what believe in your gifts. Believe what your gifts can. Believe in what your gifts can do. Believe that you can learn more.
I'm
Believe that you
feeling
are
it.
worth.
I'm
Huh?
feeling this message. Both of them.
Yeah. Believe that you can learn more. Believe that you are worthy to learn more. Okay? You 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 are we were all put on this earth for a reason, and that is to spread the light of the universe, to spread the light of of the good light, to let people see it. And we're not going to let all the negative things and the negative people drag it down. We're just going to letting it shine like the water, like the light is in the water here. And we're just going to let it shine down on the people and all the objects and everything down here, right? We're just going to let it happen. And then we're going to see the results as we keep doing that. And then the last card we have is Balance. And you see there's the water. We're in the water. And it says, may you find equilibrium in motion. Okay, it says balance. May you find equilibrium in the motion. And here we are in the water, right? And we have a little itty bitty person on their surfboard. Little itty bitty person out in the way back there on a surfboard. And even though we might feel like we're alone, we're not. We've got to find balance. We've got to find balance. And we've got to, things are moving. Things are moving like this. And we've got to find balance. And we got to hold on to each other and shine that light. Shine that light in that water.
Your friend Joe is here. Josie.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Yay.
As you were talking with those cards, I was feeling so mellow. It's like, woo-wee, I'm feeling it. I was just like, whoosh.
Yeah, that's why I got it. That's why I got it, because they made me feel so zen. That's why I got the deck. Like I said, I buy what my guides tell me to buy.
That's right. That's the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
The card I got, trust the guidance you're receiving. So just a validation, especially with us over here. We're pretty much growing our spirituality and getting more closer with the spirit guide or your inner wise self. Because going back to even before reading everybody, Amy message was about keep the light is here, but the dark may still hoodwink you. So that goes with intuition too. What voices are we hearing? Are we listening from our mind and our ego or whatever? So it's just a constant reminder in order to live the good life, which is the 4 of Wands, the Ace of, what you got here? I like your tiny balls on your ears. Oh, those are the little Christmas.
They're little colored jingle balls. Did you hear them? Did you guys hear them? Little jingle balls. Jingle bell balls.
The sweaty ball?
No. Jingle bell balls.
That's an NSL skit. They had one with even with what's her name?
Shreddy balls. I know.
But those balls are much smaller than the one I saw on SNL.
That's what she's talking about, Teresa, the shreddy balls thing.
I think the message for our collective is to lighten up. That's what we're going to do. No more reading. We're going to just lighten up. And that's the message from the new year. Just learn how to lighten up. Even with the midst of dealing with the valleys and just work on lighten up. And sweaty balls, maybe? I don't know. But clean one, hopefully. No.
Let's hope those shreddy balls
on here.
Yeah, let's hope those shreddy balls are clean.
But now I want some snacks because even though they're shreddy balls, it's all sweet stuff.
Or are they rum balls?
Yeah, thank you, Joe. That's what you came in here, just to finish up that collective message, just for us to laugh more.
Or
giddy. Like that character that you were talking about, Just stay innocent. The Who character, that guy.
Who? It's not a guy. It's a robot dog.
Robot,
Canine.
robot dog, where it's like try to stay innocent, giggle, but don't get caught up. How they didn't laugh when they filmed that, I know. I can imagine when they process. Oh,
They probably did. They just had to keep doing it.
Alec Baldwin was the best with that. I mean, actually, the two ladies were too. They all. You can't have one with the other.
Oh, that's true.
Michelle, you're right. One good thing about the cold weather: no sweaty balls.
No sweaty balls. So you gotta say it right. Shreddy.
Sweat.
Shreddy. You say shreddy. Shreddy. Oh my God.
They didn't laugh when they filmed that. How?
No.
Because they probably did that like 30 times or 100 times before.
They probably did because even though it's live, they sometimes have to stop and redo, even though
And
it's a live audience.
and that's their like personality. They're so sarcastic. Anyway, when you guys remember, sometime the next few days, I don't know what they would be under, but it would be SNL. I guess I don't know what
Sweaty
that.
balls.
But put Betty White because she go to a different level, like a
Doesn't
whole
she
different
ever?
level with those ladies. So I don't remember it, but I remember it like pretty. Cause you know how Betty was. She's sweet, but she used to be saying all these stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sweaty,
Shreddy. Shreddy.
Levine and sweaty. At least I'm not calling Levine anymore. Levine.
Oh, hey, you got it right. Woo!
I finally listened, but guarantee you ask me next time, I'll say it. I'll say it the
You'll
way.
say it wrong. You'll say it wrong.
Levine.
Um.
Hard.
Well, I explained the meaning of my name, and I forget who it was, but they said someone in the chat said, "We'll just start calling you Biscuit" as a nickname.
Because that's what it means. That the last name meaning.
No, in Polish, my last name literally means little bread.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so probably
Biscuit.
someone probably was a baker way back when, probably.
Yeah.
So little bread, probably a biscuit or something.
Sounds good.
So
Biscuit.
they're
Good.
like, just call me Biscuit. So that's where they came up with Biscuit. My nickname will be Biscuit. Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Better than shredding ball, though.
Shreddy balls. But in England, a biscuit is a cookie.
Yeah, and cookie though is good.
And what we call a biscuit is excuse me. No, I got the hiccups again. What we call a biscuit is something totally different. I forget what they call it.
Oh. In England, you mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna Google that later.
I think they just call them rolls or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they, like I said, they call cookies biscuits. And when they say biscuits, I'm like, what? First time I heard it, I was like, what? I don't want a biscuit. I want a cookie. So.
I wonder, like, after 2-3 years living there, the English accent gonna kick in there. You're gonna mix it up. You can't help it. Like, whatever environment you're in, it's gonna affect you in some way.
Probably. I'll be half English accent, half American.
Of course.
and I'll be, and I'll be saying the English words. I have to in order to. I'd have to in order to fit in,
Yeah. Well, it's gonna happen naturally. It's not like you're gonna have to try. When you're in that environment, can help it.
Well, true. I
Well,
mean,
we
I
don't have
already.
any time for you. It's too late.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Which I can have a card. What are you talking about?
Now, imagine if I did that. Like, can you imagine inviting a guest and they were like that rude? Holy moly! I'd be like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Don't listen to her.
Oh, hey, whose channel is it?
Listen, Amy, your job to keep us in giddy mood. Well, between Joe and Teresa and Michelle,
Michelle.
we're doing good.
And Heather when she was here.
So, Joe, when you say I would love a card pull, you just mean anything?
Don't care what kind of card pull.
You want a sweaty pull card? What?
A sweaty ball, a shreddy ball, pull, a card pull.
Do you want a comedy card? What? You want a spirit?
Did you
want random anything?
read what she said?
You could do the sweaty ball skit with that skill.
Oh my.
You know what? I mean, would Spirit take an offense if we do a reading on sweaty ball methods? Sweaty ball is about sweetness of life, right? Because it's sweet. It's no mistake that Joe came in with all this giddy stuff that you're bringing out. So that's the message to you too. Keep on bringing that energy toward 2023. I have a feeling you've been going through, I wouldn't say heavy.
Nice try taking over there, girly.
What? Oh, see? Look, I don't think I'm going to have any trouble once I start reading. Now I'm going to just have to learn how to hold back when I go to people places and not take over. They have a good sense of humor. So go ahead, Amy.
Yep. Teresa even said it. She's trying to take over, Amy. I'm like, yeah.
I can't help it. It must be the New Yorker in me.
Well, you're talking to a Polish German person who won't allow it.
And an Italian on top of that, New York Italian, forget it. They're definitely going to try to take over.
I was born in Virginia, so you know how Virginians are.
No. Are they, what are they about?
Oh, when you get us angry, whew, I mean, we're polite, but you get us angry.
Don't mess with it. Yeah. Yeah.
But don't get a Polish woman angry.
That I understand. I had a friend who was Polish. She was from Wisconsin, and she was nice. But if you mess with her, forget it. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And I think she was actually half Polish and half German, though.
Yeah. Plus I got a little bit of, the Danish Viking in me. And I got a little bit of Danish Viking in me, and I've got a little bit of Scottish Celt in me, or Scottish Highlander in me, and so that kind of thing. So
sounds like you do the best of all of it. I mean, they're good and bad in every, but they have a lot of like strength.
Yeah. And a lot of my ancient Polish family was originally from Greece, and then they went to Poland. So, yeah.
You got it. You got it, baby. You're totally European so many different ways.
Right. Hence the Polish face. I am so European, it's not funny.
You're so European that you're moving to Europe. That's how
Mm-hmm.
European you are. We're going
Yeah.
back to your roots.
Yeah. And I had a great aunt. I had a great aunt who was born in Kent, England. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I had several great um, aunts and uncles that were born in Kent and other cities in England. So, yeah, I'm
You have any family there still?
probably
Yeah.
just haven't found them yet.
Right. Right. Maybe with the with the DNA stuff, you might in the future.
And I have family in Scotland, of course, Germany and Poland.
Right.
And I have family in Scotland. We had a castle somewhere in Scotland,
Cool.
so because we are descended from the MacLeod of Lewises. So, yeah.
A lot of history.
Yeah.
I don't think I know. We don't have that much history. I mean, it's from Italy. That's it. Italy, and then it came to America. That's it.
It's, I have like 5 or 6 bits, and that's about it.
Right.
So lucky me. Lucky me. So, okay, back. Oh, crack.
So now that
So,
I like to take over, guy, do you think I can handle going live?
yes. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. These are your cards, Joji.
You ready?
Yeah. This is the deck I use. Oops. Stay closed. My Star Wars affirmation deck. The look on your face, you went,
Could you really got everything? I'm impressed. You really got all across the board.
thank you.
Keep it interesting,
Yeah, I've got 2 affirmation cards and 1 activity card for you. So the first card, I've got I am passionate. It's got Poe on it, if you've seen the last 3 movies.
He's cute.
It says, I am passionate. I have a spark inside of me that could light any fire. I will nurture it so that it always burns bright. That's you, Teresa. You do have a spark. And you've gotta nurture that, let that light spark. Let that light spark. And did I say Teresa? I meant Joe. See where my brain is going?
Sweaty ball?
Huh?
Going to sweaty ball? That's where your brain's going.
What? Joe. I mean Joe. Oh. Oh, Star Wars reminds her of his nephew. He just re-entered her life. Oh, and she hasn't seen any of the movies, just the first one.
Isn't that funny? That's another synchronicity, right, Teresa? We've been doing all these synchronicity from the beginning.
Joe.
Like with the card,
Joe.
very timing.
Joe, not Teresa. Joe.
No, I was telling Teresa because Teresa had the first synchronicity with the library. Then the person who came after Teresa, it was library. Remember her daughter with the library?
Mm-hmm.
And then with Michelle, we had the synchronicity with Princess Diana. So all these synchronicity. Now you pulled out the Star Wars card, and she had that thing with her nephew. Hello.
Yeah, it's actually the first three. Actually, the first six movies were the best. The last three kind of stunk. The last three stunk. So I'm a big Star Wars fan. But yeah, you've got a spark that's inside of you, and nurture that flame and keep it. Oh, bye, Teresa. Glad you laughed. Have a good one, Teresa. Love you. Bye. Love you. And tell Heather that we'll be there soon. Yeah, you've got that spark. Let it fly. Let it burn. You've got it. It's definitely you. Just don't let it go. The second card is from the last three movies. All these cards are from the last three movies. So, has Ray on it, and it says, "Find your focus. The world around us is full of constant distractions. Go to a quiet spot, sit in silence, close your eyes, and breathe. Find the peace within yourself." That's what we said earlier, like meditating. Okay. Just find your quiet spot, meditate, breathe, find your focus, and just breathe. Oh, okay. No, I'm doing Joji's reading. Yeah, just find your center, just meditate, just find the quietness, and find you, find you in all this craziness, and don't allow all the craziness to get to you, so you can become who you're supposed to be. See, like, she's meditating, she's becoming one with the force, so you just meditate and become one with the source. Okay, become one with source. That's basically what this is saying. And the last card, it says, "I am limitless. I have the potential to do anything and be anyone. There are no boundaries to what I can achieve." That is, and you see that's her, and it just goes back again and again and again and again and again. That's just to prove you are limitless. You are limitless, and you can achieve whatever you want, and you can, and you never know what you're going to achieve, how you're going to achieve it, and how you can achieve it. But just open yourself up, because, like, I did a reading with Val, and everybody's stargates are opening up. So from these cards, it's saying, "Oh, you're welcome, Joe. You're welcome." From these cards, it's saying to me, your stargate is getting ready to open up. Okay. So when it opens up, step through and get ready to learn and transform into your new self, so you can go up to the next level. Because it seems like everybody's going through their stargates for next year. Everybody, because every person I was pulling for was getting the stargate card. everybody. And I was the only one, not her, me. I was pulling them one after the other, just continuously. So yeah, be ready for your Stargate, girl. Your turn.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. Well, remember when I was interrupting Amy earlier when I was not supposed to? I was getting that heavy energy. No, but it's good to learn. Like sometimes I get a little hyper. So it's getting like don't settle for less. There's things you were doing that you're settling for less. And you were working through navigating through a lot of heavy energy. You've been resting up because even though you're a positive person, you have to rest up in order to recharge. Because of that, heavy energy, and you needed to recharge. That's the way you were able to receive. Probably, that message we've been getting, like about just giggle and laugh because life is like this, right? There's
Right.
hills and valleys, so we got to work through them, in between.
Happy
And
birthday, by the way, Joe.
you're gonna be like 29, Joe.
29 and holding.
So the message is what Amy just, gave you. Plus, I guess I'm just validating. They're saying you still need a little bit more rest. You need to keep learning how to recuperate into probably to get more silly, girl. Buckle up and see and we, as you said, whatever that means. So here you are, like, ho hum, what's next? And you're looking out for new, fresh things. And you're trying to listen to what those are. I'm old and fine with it, I think, 59. Oh, you're still young enough, 59.
Hey, girl, you're still young. You're
But
still
she's
young.
fine. She's fine that she's old and fine. Joe, get your Stargate on. Once you get your Stargate on, they're gonna rejuvenate those cells. So you're gonna youthify. You're gonna be a good looking 59, 60-year-old. You're gonna look like and feel like a natural woman. What was that commercial? I don't remember that one, but
You make me feel like a natural
I think the vine is trying to
woman.
make us be silly. So we need to
Yeah. That was sung by Aretha Franklin. May she rest in peace.
That was so funny. That's just so random. But it's not random. We know.
No.
Everything's been synchronizing throughout the whole past 2 hours.
Yeah.
So here's the heavy energy again about the devil. And when you rewind, Joe, in the beginning, because in the beginning, Amy and I did collective right off the bat, you'll see the message about how to work, but going through the positive, but also make sure you don't get hoodwinked by these like heavy energy, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you could be that bright star that you are, but you're also like trying to see what's your next step because you're 59, you're old, so you've probably done so much. I'm just joking.
Now that's what the world wants to tell you. That's what the world wants to tell you.
So you get some passion. I'm feeling like in 2023, find things that you're passionate about. Could be the most little thing to the biggest thing. I look much younger. This whole group here, we all look younger for our age. Just part of that Stargate energy, Hey, I am the devil card, Capricorn. I read about dancing with a handsome devil. I dreamt about dancing with a handsome devil. I know, like say a devil is like a hottie, right?
I know.
Right. Let me see. Yeah, look at this.
Well,
look at him. And we know, like the devil had lightened up. Could remember, like the interpretation. The devil could be like ego. It could be like temptation. I mean, that temptation or what?
Dang.
Doesn't have to be like like it depends how you work around it.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you. Yeah, pointing out that this guy is. But I think I'd rather go with this dude. Just
Oh,
chill.
he's hot too. He hot
Okay.
too.
So Joe's giving us a little detail. She had a dream dancing with a handsome devil. He walked up and held his hand out. I took it, and we danced the nicest dance to Neil Young Harvest Moon. Ah! I'm going to Google that. I'm going to see. I'm trying to remember that song.
Oh, that's a cool song. I'm into music, y'all. I'm like the music person.
I'm going to type it in. Harvest Moon. Who's the
But
guy again? Oh, Neil Young.
Neil Young. But y'all have seen the picture on my community page of my sister and me, right?
No.
Oh, okay. People in chat, have you seen the picture?
Is that it?
We can't hear it.
Oh. Well,
Okay, see you, Michelle. Bye, Michelle. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. Oh, okay. Well, she disappeared. Man down. She'll pop back in. Have you all seen the picture of my sister and me on my community tab? Because because believe it or not, my sister's like 10 years older than me. She looks like my age. Um, yeah, we both look young for our ages. Um, People tell me I look about 30, which I'll take. And she looks like me now. So hey, she'll take that. So yeah, I'll definitely. Oh, you too, you too, Michelle. What happened?
I went to close the music, but I ended up closing the StreamYard.
Oh, jeez.
So that's
Oh, geez,
maybe
Sylvia.
it may be time. Like, the mind's like, okay, enough talking. Sylvia.
Oh my goodness.
I had a nice time. Thank you for inviting me.
You're quite welcome.
It's the first time I got to know Teresa too, because usually when we go in, she's helping out and I say hello, but that's it. So I got to learn a little bit about Amy and Teresa, and I met your friend Joe and Michelle. So it's all good. And if anything, one of the biggest thing I got from tonight, besides the fun, is learn to
you didn't
Google.
finish her read. You didn't finish Joe G's read.
Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, we're talking about the heavy energy.
What'd you do with the cards?
Don't worry. We always come out with new cards. I got distracted because you were talking about how handsome the devil was and Neil whatever, which is a nice song.
What did we say about this?
So we got the heavy energy. Like you're light, Joe, but you obviously went through some kind of challenges. Okay. They're not telling me what. That would be Amy thinks she could tell you the detail. So here you are, like, look at this, stressed out. See that woman, like, oh. So you went from that where now you're resting and recuperating. It's usually that with the Four of Sword, but here it's showing up as the Empress. So you're nurturing yourself more. Ace of Cup, you're allowing more love in your heart, more passion. We're talking about passion again. That's right. In 2023, you're gonna what's the word, like rejuvenate, like something about you're 59, you're feeling good, but you're gonna ask for the universe to what can I do to feel more rejuvenated, and then your wishes will be fulfilled, which you have some wishes fulfilled, because part of the heavy energy is some wishes that were unfulfilled. So as you live more from your heart and go for it, your wishes will become more fulfilled. So I hope that makes sense. Remember, the first theme of the card was don't settle for less. So you might have had to do some sacrifice with, I guess, whoever you're surrounding with. So now they're telling you. Actually, I did a video yesterday, live video, and one of the messages was we were in a timeline that jumped to love because from what's happening politically, we kind of went off the timeline where we should have been in 2012, but now we're back to it. And we have to keep nurturing that positive energy. But part of it is that most people were already supposed to be in love. Most people were supposed to do things that they were supposed to do career-wise. There are people who are getting divorced that weren't supposed to get divorced. Because remember, we were nurturing the energy of divisiveness.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes divorces are needed, but a lot of time it wasn't needed. So that goes back to you. But another message, but older people, which I thought was interesting because I wasn't thinking about that. Older people doing something totally different. And that's part of that love energy because we're keeping that live passion. I don't know. So that what came to my mind as I was speaking to you. So that's the message. Joe, all that disappointment you had, which they're not telling me what, because it's not my business.
What?
Because I don't need to know. It's private. She's very, even though she's open, it's very private.
Oh, I thought what? I thought somebody in the chat told you it's none of your business.
You're reminding me again, don't settle for less. So I can't see the chat. What is Joe replying? Is she resonating with it? Let me go back find your channel, Amy.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she is. She's resonated. And Teresa, before I forget, could you please, so people who watch this in the future, could you please put my PayPal link and my Amazon wish list link in the chat, please?
Where are you? There you are. Yes, rejuvenated. Wishes would be fulfilled. Don't settle for less. I really get it. Good. If you want to, you could tell me one thing that you were disappointed on. I could give you clarity on. And then can we have to go? Because I know she wants support. Is there one thing you wanted to show that you were disappointed on, that you were settling for less with? You could say no, that's fine, or yes.
Or is everything good?
Right.
Oh, Teresa, go on my go on my descriptions page and highlight the link and then hit copy and then come back here and then paste it into the thing and then hit send. That's all.
I'm just waiting for Amy to talk to Teresa Joe. Well, here in this case, the devil's not the cute guy. These are the people the evil people that you're talking about, right? They're trying to harm you. They're trying to outgame you. They see this guy look like he's playing chess. Like they're trying to outgame you by making you tired. The way to win justice is to keep going. Don't give up. Just don't let them see you lose your cool. Because they're expecting you to get tired and like kind of quit or something like that. No, just keep going. And you don't even have to fight hard.
I think we read on this before. I think we read on this before. Yeah. Um,
Do you remember? What was it?
we read that, at least I think, well, either I read on it or I heard someone else read on it. But I got the feeling that she will, no, it was me with someone else. She will be getting a new place and she will win her court case, is what I got.
Maybe in another timeline, Joe, that she read you. They're trying to tire you out, but you just keep slow and steady, and you keep going. The house is there. They won't turn on my utility. Utility? Not utility. I'm sorry.
What?
Utility.
Utilities.
Your mind is trying to keep us giddy again. Okay, I'm sorry about
Oh,
that.
no.
I'm glad you don't have like a strike, language barrier. No.
Oh, no, that was funny.
But that's very draining. No wonder you had to like rest and recuperate from that drama. It's just being lawyers and stuff like that. Just slowing down. Well, the thing is just slowing it down. So let's see, what can we do to help? Your attitude will make a difference. That's what they're telling us.
Mm-hmm.
Telling me.
Maybe in a dream, because I remember this very same question, this very same thing. I must have dreamt it because I remember this very same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Because, and I remember saying to you that you will find it, you will win your court case. I remember saying that to you, Joe. I remember saying it's clear as day. As clear as day can be. I remember telling you you will win your court case.
Joe, she's talking like metaphysical, like if it's not literally with you, she's feeling familiar with either through a dream or some kind of another way.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joe, what I want you to do, visualize that with the stress, see how do you want already. That things are flowing. And get back to, could you friend with her? Could you you help her out? Let us know. Cause I want to see if things speed up since we talked about this within a few weeks. Just curious.
That is weird. Why did I dream that then?
I wouldn't be surprised, Sometimes I have I'm talking with people and I feel like I had the conversation and find out we didn't. So I don't know what that's about. Sometimes it's a familiarity about it.
Wow, Joe, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to freak you out, but that whole thing just seems so familiar.
But that was draining you. So it's good to have this conversation, Joe. Not to be fake and be like, oh, everything's great. And when you still got to go through with it. But that shift of thinking will help. Okay. I know. I'm sorry it took so long. But I enjoyed every.
Oh, Teresa.
What?
Teresa K is here. Hi.
Oh, it's a different one.
Teresa K.
I didn't even notice that at first.
Hugs. She's our hugger.
I've seen her around.
She's our resident.
Love to help out different groups.
Teresa K is our resident hugger. Yeah. Teresa K, I forget. Are you a? Yes, you are. You are a. You are a mod. Good.
She's a model? Yes, she is.
It, she is a mod. Um, Teresa, Teresa, could you please shoot sip time? Um, could you
Oh,
please what? Could you, could you please let Teresa Levine know how to um put stuff into chat, clip and paste so that she'll know how. I
copy.
tried to tell her and it didn't work.
How are you feeling, Amy? I want to make sure you're staying warm because I know it's with cold.
I'm doing good.
Okay, good.
It's just if I talk too long, I start coughing, and that's why I've got my drink. Oh, there. Hey! But I wanted to, ouch. I wanted to, for people who watch this after live, if they wanted to, like, take a gander at my Amazon or do a PayPal or whatever the next time, then they
Are you
can, like,
able to in the subscription after once the video is out, put in the description that link, Amy?
oh, I've tried that, but
No?
yeah, it likes to be stupid.
Wow.
Yeah. It, mm. You're not good at that either? Oh, okay. Okay. So, Teresa, would you like a reading or no? That's okay, Teresa. That's all right.
I wonder if we Google on YouTube how to clip and paste.
Oh, owie. That's all right. I'll do it. I've got my phone so I can do it. Teresa, would you like a reading? I can do this.
Oh,
Ooh.
good. I'm glad. Oh, Teresa thinks she's a little challenged because she's on a phone, so it's a little more hard to do.
Oh. Oh, that's all right.
She just want to wish you a happy Merry Christmas, Teresa. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Happy Christmas to you too. And that's another thing I'm going to have to start saying when I go to England. Happy Christmas. That's what they say.
What they say?
They say Happy Christmas,
Oh, okay. Good to
not
learn.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, they say Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Yep. Why they say Happy Christmas? I don't know.
It's not
Oh,
too
well.
different. It's not like why they saying Happy Christmas. It's so different from Merry Christmas. So at least they relate. Everybody, you have a Happy New Year too.
Well, yeah, they say that. They say that. But what was I saying? They say that, but it's just weird. I should be used to it by now, but they say Happy Christmas, and it's just weird sometimes. But oh well,
It is because you're used to Merry, but once you're there, you'll be like, hey.
I'll be used to it by the time I'm done.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I figured out how I can do this. All right. Oh, no, can't do that. No, I can't do it that way.
You can't
Nope.
copy and paste?
No, I'd have to do it another way because I am on my phone. I thought I could do it.
That's a challenge that Teresa Levine is having. So I keep saying
Yeah.
it until I remember it. Saying your
Oh
last.
well. Oh well.
Oh well.
Nay. Yes. Thank you, Joji. Whew. And oh, the next time y'all see me live, I am going to have short hair. This all is coming off.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all coming off because my hair is I don't know what's happening, but my hair is thinning out really bad. So it is time for my hair to all come off.
Are you shaving?
No,
All
it's
the
not.
way?
It's
Are you
not
gonna
going to be shaved. No, it's going to be short. It's going to like be up here. It's going to be up to here.
really? Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be short, short, like up to my ear.
Long you do it good, you have a good style. Your hair will grow, no biggie. It'll grow.
Well, no, it's like it'll have to stay short from now on because I have thyroid problems.
Well, make
Eh,
sure you know what. There's a lot of great, beautiful short hairstyle, and they also have a longish. Doesn't have to be short all over. It could be longish here and then it ends here. You know.
Yeah, because and also too, I have thyroid problems. Plus, the women in our family, we tend to lose hair around the age of 50 anyway. So I have thyroid problems where I'm losing my hair, and then
I
the
have
women
it.
in my family start to lose their hair around 50.
Right.
So double whammy. So it's time for me to cut my hair, but that's all right because my
Your hair-
stylist is
But your hair's not that bad yet. Why you have to do it right now?
because it seems like every 5 seconds I'm taking hair out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like, and every day I wake up, I've got hair caught up in my blanket. So yeah, it's just, yeah, time to cut my hair. So, and when I wash my hair, I've got gobs of hair in the sink. So
I'll do some
yeah.
prayers. Hopefully slows it down. The losing of in my family it's the same way, like with thinning my hair. So
Well, it's
happy birthday to your husband, Teresa K.
oh, happy birthday to him. Happy
Capricorn in
birthday.
the house.
Well, my mom just had a birthday like 7 days ago
Yeah,
on the 15th. Yeah, she's 85 now.
beautiful.
So, she made it 85 years. I mean, not everybody does.
And she
Oh,
still seems is she still robust?
no, she's not still robust. No, she has problems.
What about her
But
personality? She's still funky even though her body weakened? Or she's like how is her mental state?
her mental state is good, but she's mean.
She's mean. All right, can you try and get away? I forgot. Try and get away from her.
Hmm. Her mental state is good, but she's mean.
That had
So,
nothing to do with age. That just had to do with her.
yeah, she's been like that her whole life. Yeah.
That's why I kept seeing her like she's still herself. But I didn't know about the mean part. But yeah,
Hmm. So, yeah, picture the three of us having to grow up with that. So,
and still living there.
my brother and I are, but my brother's her favorite, so he doesn't get any of it. But I do because I'm her least favorite.
Well, at least you're warm in your room, so that's one thing.
I'm not warm in my room.
But it could be outside. You know.
True. I could be in the negative.
You know what?
Well,
She's gonna miss you so much when you go somewhere else. She's gonna not realize what she had.
Yeah. Yeah. And she'll be like, oh, it's so nice not to have her here and I don't have to wait on her. But, because I'm disabled and I can't do a whole lot.
When you say
But
you're disabled, what do you mean? Like, what's wrong? I can't tell through the screen.
right from my waist up, I'm normal.
Right.
But from the waist down, I'm not.
Okay.
I have cerebral palsy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have what's called bilateral spastic palsy.
Right.
Um, so my legs don't work.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm familiar with that kind of condition. Like,
Yeah,
I've seen other people with that.
my legs don't work. I can't walk very well anymore. I fall a lot now. Um,
That's something you've had since you were young, right? You were born with it.
yeah, but it wasn't very bad.
Right. I was gonna say, could you speak well? It's not on that level. It's just
Right.
more right.
It just affected my motor skills.
Right, right.
Um, but my smarts skills, went through the roof, but my motor skills, not so much. But
Right.
it's gotten worse as I've gotten older.
Right, right.
And then I've got other health issues as well.
Right.
So, and I've got a heart issue that can possibly kill me as well. So, I mean,
We should do a prayer thing. Why not? I mean, Linda G do it. Let's do it. Like all of us. Let's
so,
do
and
a prayer thing one day.
it like, and I'm under a lot of, to be honest, I'm under a lot of stress because, I'm trying to save up money, the money I need so I can go. And it's difficult. And that's the truth of it.
You know,
And
you're really hitting on something deep because both Teresa are talking about, well, Teresa had a crappy mother. And not that Teresa came parent, but she had a
yeah,
favorite daughter.
yeah. I mean, the fact that I turned out like this is a miracle because I went through hell in a handbasket growing up. And and I'm doing everything I can to raise at least $2,500. Because, I need my work permit. I need my passport. I need money to live on while I'm over there. Um, it,
Yeah, you need all the yeah.
yeah, and it's going to be $2,500, and um,
Listen, I'm playing lotto. If I win, I'll give you that plus extra. Teresa is a disability too. I'm a disability, but hearing. I'm hard of hearing, but not physical.
yeah, I'm on disability too, but they don't give you enough to save.
Oh,
You know,
I don't get money for it because I don't have that physical. But I'm saying I'm hearing impaired, so I have that kind of disability. They don't give you anything for that because you still could do everything.
oh, thanks, Teresa. Thank you. Heart, heart,
Oh.
heart.
Isn't that funny how we went from this to most of us are over 40 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we went from we went from peace. You know, growing up was always peace, right? And that's the mind thing. And then the kids start going like this. So how funny how it went from the mental to the heart.
To the emotional, physical.
What's the next one gonna be like? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? The newer generation.
I don't know, but it's like my guides tell me, that it'll be okay, but every so often I get stressed out, thinking how
I'll put you in. I mean, I can't do anything, but
I
I
know.
can put you in a prayer group that I belong to. I mean, it can only help, can't hurt. No.
Yeah, I
Also,
know.
I'll do that for Teresa. She's on disability, and
Yeah.
you with your last name the
CHLEB as in boy, US as in Sam.
Michigan. Yeah, there we go. We all could use it, man. We can all use prayers. That's for sure.
It's like, and it all hit me. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna need $900 for my work visa. I'm gonna need 130 for my passport. I'm gonna need such and such for this. I'm gonna need
So you
such and
also
such
need
for that.
abundant prayer.
And I'm sitting there going, and I'm like, please don't let me die. Please don't let me die. Because, the stress,
Right, right.
and I'm just like, please. So it's like, please.
Let's see. My older sister is 60 years old. This is from Teresa K. I'm going to be 59 in March. I am a Pisces. My youngest sister is going to be 58 years old next year.
Oh,
So you're the middle child.
yeah, she's the middle, apparently. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm the baby because my sister is 60. My brother is 54 and I'm 50.
Right. I'm the
I'm the
youngest.
I'm the one that my mom didn't want. She was done after my brother. I'm the one my mom didn't want and was stuck with. So, yeah. So, yay.
We gotta heal that. We gotta heal that.
No, I'm already healed from it, but my mom isn't, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Because she's still mean.
Yep.
Is she mean to your brother?
No.
Oh wow! You would think at 85, like she chill out.
No, she gets meaner and meaner. The older
Well,
she gets, the meaner she gets.
obviously she, mentally not mature or something because, you're 50. Like, when is she gonna chill out?
She's not. It is how she is.
My
So
father was not mean, but he was emotionally unavailable. But he passed away. I had my mother. So, on the other side, I talked to my dad more than I did when he was alive. Because, once they passed over,
Mhm.
they're more healed, and I feel less intimidated by him because his energy is more brighter. Because they become their spirit, which is
Right.
different.
I mean, when my dad passed away, um, and I got a reading, my dad actually apologized for what he did to me.
Of course, yeah.
And, he did some majorly awful things to me. And, I was shocked at first, but I, um, I forgave him because I forgave, I forgave it, but I didn't forget.
Right.
But, I would rather forgive him now and not carry it than carry it and then have the next me deal with it. You know what
Especially
I
you
mean?
were able to talk to your dad. Not everybody's able to talk to their loved one on the other side. You got to see his energy was different in spirit.
Right. So I don't want the next me to have to deal with that
Right.
burden
Mm-hmm.
because whatever you don't deal with and learn from in your past life gets sent with you.
Right. Well, you're like, hell no, I'm not dealing with it. No,
No, no, there's no way because it's with you tenfold in your next life.
No, So we got
Mm-mm.
three young child here. Teresa, you and me are the youngest. Teresa K. Tack at the middle.
Yeah, Teresa Levine, we do have a lot in common. She's the youngest one too, because
But you know what's funny? No matter how old you are, you're gonna be the youngest. That's what I love. My mother's like, you could
yeah,
be 60. You're still my baby.
yeah, yeah. Well, if my mom lives that long, because when I turn 60, she'll be 95.
Right. Well, you're gonna be somewhere else by then, so.
Yeah, but I found out from um, Scott Allen that the reason why I'm dealing with this, with my legs and stuff,
Your disability, right?
with my disability, is because um, in the night, during the times of um, building the building of the railroads, so that was like 1800s, I think. Um, I was a guy who was working on the railroads, building the railroads, and it was in Tennessee. And for some reason, I fell and I broke my back.
Yeah, but you brought that over?
Yeah, because he was so nasty about it. He couldn't deal, and he was just so nasty to everybody. And he
Oh.
lost he lost his job, he lost his friends, he lost his wife, he lost his kids, or I should say I lost my job, I lost my friends, I lost my wife, I lost my kids, I
Mm-hmm.
lost everything. I died poor, I died destitute because I couldn't deal,
Right.
because I just couldn't let go. I just stayed bitter.
Mm-hmm.
And then as time went on, I I came into this body, and hello. Um and the good part of it is, I dealt with it this time.
Right. That's good.
I am what I am. I am who I am. And I didn't like it at first.
Right, right.
I hated it at first, but I am who I am. So the next person I am, and I don't think it's going to carry on.
Well, good, good. Well, you know what? You know how I kept interrupting? Maybe in my past life, I was that person who was dominating and I wouldn't listen to anybody. So in this life, I come here with a hearing impairment because I have to learn how to listen. There we go.
There you go.
You have to
There
be
you go.
right to it. Otherwise, you just cry. Ah. So,
So yeah, that's why this happened, and I'm like, well, everything has a reason.
well, I'm
And if
glad
you,
that at least, even though it's still like a challenge, it didn't affect your talking. And,
nope,
like some of them are that they can't talk. So,
right.
yeah. I
But if
wouldn't
you
know. If you didn't say nothing, I would never known. So,
Well, that's true, but if you want to see the whole thing, it's on my channel.
okay.
In the I have Well, it's on Scott's channel, but I saved it. I have like playlists,
Oh,
and
okay.
I saved it under tarot.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So you save all the reading, the whole reading?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. That's cool. That's something I would watch.
yeah, I saved my Akashic reading. Oh, sorry, I keep looking. It's like, what keeps popping up on my phone? But it was really cool. I learned a lot, and I found out that I was part of the royal family.
The Bono family?
The royal.
Oh, the royal. Well, I'm hearing impaired. Hello.
I know.
I'm like the Bono family.
The royal, you know.
Were you a nice royal? I hope. Oh no.
Yes,
Oh, good.
yes,
You were
yes, I
good. Okay.
was. Yes.
Maybe that's why you like all the crown thing, the cat thing. It's kind of like the crown.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes, but I was a nice royal. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, I was a nice royal.
You
Any
weren't
of
like the
you?
royal that were cutting their wives' head, so that's good. Like
Oh,
like Henry VIII kept chopping his wife's head because he wanted to change religion or he didn't like what they did or whatever.
oh my God. I was part of that family.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why. Okay. What were you? Were you like, oh my God, he's nuts. My cousin is nuts.
No, I was like a cousin to one of his kids.
Oh, okay. And probably the cousin to one of the kids, their mother head was shot off. Poor guy, the poor cousin that you were like helping to heal.
So yeah, it was just yeah, I was one of the cousins. So yeah, I was part of the royal family.
How you
Uh,
go
w-
from that to like a railroad guy? Like how that work when you jump from one lifetime to another? Like just and then you have a Palladian one, and then it's like so interesting where we go.
well, it doesn't happen one after the other. It goes, you take a rest in between.
Well, thank God. But you were like, I'm a royal, so I'm gonna take 100-year rest. My next life will be I'm gonna work in the railroad, and I'm gonna end up bitter. And then the next life, I'm gonna be I'll overcome my challenges, but I'm still in a with a mean mother. Try and get to England. You have to laugh, otherwise we'll cry. Like, oh, our misery. So
Well, apparently I chose to be in this life, so why I have no idea.
I know.
But I chose. I'm fulfilling my contract.
Well, you just say something like you learned you are working through it, so that's good. So you don't have to carry over. At
Yeah.
least you get to read for you get to read, even though it's frozen house. You have 59 degrees, but you might want to take a rest. Is it time for rest for you? You didn't get to
Yes.
eat. I feel bad.
Yes. You're probably like, oh my God.
Teresa, did I help? Did I let Amy lead?
Yes. It's fine. But anyway, yes, it
Nice
is.
to meet you all. I'll see you
Yes.
around, Amy. It's not the last time. We'll see each other again.
Yes. Well, you could um, I will send you this, and then you can do what you will with it.
Maybe I'll cut it. What do you mean, like cut it out? Maybe I'll take the collective part. The collective message is good.
Yeah, and you can do whatever, or I can be on your channel and we can do whatever.
I do want you on my channel, but I just want to have more people. I don't know if you want to be on my channel with 69 people. Maybe 5 will show up. I know Teresa will show up, right? And
Yeah.
Teresa K and but once I get more people, but maybe I'm gonna have to go with intuition. My intuition might be like, whatever you just thought, scratch that and do it, you chicken shit. Enough of this bullshit hiding behind the screen. Alrighty, I'll let you go. Bye.
Well, yeah, also too, we could also do, a video and then you can just do
Oh, I
whatever
love
like you did with
like
Sherry.
pre-recorded stuff. If you like what we did with Shari, I just randomly picked uh a different topic and she ended up reading on Jesus. We did a medium on Jesus and we did a medium on George Washington with the message of 2023. So that would be fun. I would do that with you.
Cool.
Especially you know how to do that. You could do the
Well,
mediumship.
the person I read on was a total whoop because I was, reading with Marina and she was doing a reading for me and she just popped in my head. So I was like, oh, hello.
But you know
So
how
yeah,
it is, like whoever you end up picking up, like I had a bunch of papers. It's
yeah,
gonna the message gonna be the right type that you can handle. It's not gonna give you anything you can't handle. So
no,
yep.
that's true. But yeah, we better go before buddy. Um, yeah. But good night, everybody.
Teresa, you could rely on me to make you fall asleep.
Yeah, you can rely
You
on me
keep
too.
talking until you can't hear anymore. Alrighty, take care.
Everybody, goodbye, everybody. Love you. Thank you for coming. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or Happy Festivus for the rest of us, whatever you celebrate. And I'll see you on January 3rd when I have JJ from Tuta Speaks.
And if you're listening to this part, scroll to the beginning of the video we did on a collective reading. It's really a good message.
Yes. All right.
Take care.
Good night, Teresa. Bye-bye.